Maybe, oh, I think you have to do it from the main menu. It actually mentioned that, I think. Yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Zach's coding says...
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Zach says, backseating allowed and no spoilers are very conflicting. No, not really. You can backseat game without saying what's going to happen when you do it. So, granted, this game is a little bit... I'm not really reading chat too much this game. So, you know, there's that. But, yeah, it's very easy to suggest things or say to try things without saying what they will lead to.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Wow. Pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Filing cabinets. Set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. The office. Selection of sounds used throughout the game when the buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard strokes and a synthesized tone. Hey, we got to the credits. Sort of.
Applause, please.
Installing Chart Pro. Where do we go? Boss's office. Office clock. This is like a Stanley Parable museum. the lounge.
Elevator for sure. When Stanley came on track to where he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice forever. And finally, he pushed the number 9. Stanley jumped in the river.
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator,
Stanley
recorded
pushed
dialogue for the
the
entire game
orange
roughly
lever.
3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from the early takes that were not used in the final game.
Stanley pushed the big red button. Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what.
Wow. Okay. I enable subtitles. No. They're already on. Yeah. Freedom ending. Countdown ending. We haven't seen that ending yet. Countdown room. Spoilers. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office. The first was created in November 2011, second in March 2012, and third in February 2013. Oh, translation labels? Thanks, Barry. Oh, here. Okay, cool. Thank you. Great. 2 seconds, chat. Just got to make sure that the folks coming in are... Okay, cool. Great. Not the people that need me to be there. All right, so I think we go turn this off now. Maintenance room. This game was originally a mod. For what? Thank you, an anonymous gifter. And Jinx, welcome to the channel, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Whoa. Vent? Whoa. Oh my. It's kind of sus, chat. Trailers. Don't read everything here as they are spoilers. Yeah, I'm definitely realizing that. Let's just keep moving for now. We can always come back if we want to later.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job.
Do we have to
was
watch this again? Is it different?
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Skip. Okay.
Telling all of his co-workers were gone.
Let's check the
What
broom
could it
closet.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When
We gotta
Stanley
check the
came to
vent
a set
too,
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming
Maybe we
to a
have to reset
staircase,
the,
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We may have to reset the entire thing for the broom closet, like close out of the game.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Dude, that is awesome. Calming New Age music. I just noticed your Laughing Man t-shirt. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, I love this shirt. I need to rewatch Standalone Complex. Such a good game.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, the show.
The lights rose on an
Actually, don't want those.
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk, you should have been careful, you should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending, now it's an ending. I believe in you, I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Okay, so we're gonna quit completely out and see if that does the broom closet ending. This,
Applause,
oh my
please.
lord, this isn't a game. This is just a meta gaming experience. I would not even call this a game. This isn't a game. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh my lord, dude, this is super cool. An experiment. I like that. Yeah, one sec. Gotta check on the mods. Oh, I get to set it to my favorite time now, don't I? Well, I mean, obviously. Come on now. Oop. Sorry, I needed one for the up there. I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Now I'm curious how accurate 420 is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 420? Strongly inaccurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. It's like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. By the way, pretty freaking cool. My kids are outside in our backyard. Dude. Look at this guy. It's apparently like a nearly 4-foot long black snake. And he's just chilling, just doing his thing, totally chill. Black snakes, they aren't aggressive, they aren't poisonous. He's just a little danger noodle. Yeah, little danger noodle. Hanging out. Good to collect data. I wish you had more sliders, but we've gone through the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones now. They're venomous? Black snakes are not venomous. No. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Oh, good. Good. I should say black snakes in the
This is the
US
story
are
of a man named Stanley.
I think black snakes in other parts of the world can be. Welcome back. Put the game and started again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So hopefully the broom closet is open. If it's
Yet
not
there
open,
was not a single person
we
here
can do
either.
the office again.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
We haven't
find
even
an
done the
answer
maintenance.
there.
We have so much we need to do. I can already think of like 5 different things I want to try.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Pretty cozy. It's
It
pretty
was
cozy.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it
like it
is,
here.
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Why the hell does it give chat some love option out of
You
stock?
do realize there's no choice
Because it
or
comes up every
anything in
30
here,
minutes.
right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
It's cool, Greybush. Don't worry about it.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet
Oh, look, he's
ending
doing
was
a Barry
my
impression."
favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
That's exactly what chat said. That is actually what chat said.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
He's done.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Not Flatline, 17 months. Hey, Cohh, thanks for the amazing content. You've been my go-to content for the last 2 years as I work through the day.
Cohh, get the damn fish!
I will. How do you feel about the recent rise in racing games? Are you planning to explore them all, maybe do some sim racing? Not Flatline, thank you for the 17 months. And as a 2-year viewer, you know I don't do racing games. But thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I have no plans to explore them right now. I'm very much prefer like RPGs, story-driven stuff, tactics. You know, racing games don't tend to hold my interest for too long. The gameplay's fun, but I just get kind of tired of the gameplay over time. So the only kind of racing I do is in games, like drone racing and stuff like that. But that being said, I do know that racing games are making a huge amount of progress. They're pretty awesome. And yeah, if that's your thing, more power to you. It looks like he's quiet again. Are we done? Omen Shooter! Thank you so much. That's it. Okay. I thought there was an actual ending. Oh, do we have to go back in next time? Okay. Okay. That's it for now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Business time.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward.
Hold on, real quick. By the way, I just told that guy to check the title. It's always good to check the title. I try to put what's upcoming in the stream there as well. But something that a lot of people don't know about. You guys ready to have your mind blown? Check this out. We have this super cool app down here, the Coalition app. Now, if you guys know, a lot of times I put like these commands in my title. New intro, studio tour. There's like PC at the end. If you ever want to see the commands in my title and you don't want to be that person that puts like 3 commands back to back, if you go down to the Coalition app and you click on the stream, not only does it show the title, but it shows you all of the commands already typed out. So you can see all the commands in my title without having to put anything in my chat. Pretty cool. So if you ever see all that stuff and you want to check it out, again, that's one of the many cool options in the Coalition app down here that you can see. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty great. We have the technology. But yeah, it's all down here. You can also call a mod if you need to talk to a mod. You can check out the CGNA, which lets you get notified for giveaways without having the stream going if you're a Duel or Epic sub. You can join the pool if you're doing a pool on something. We have clans and all sorts of games. You can join those. All sorts of fun stuff. We got the token store down here if you want to buy a command or a welcome message. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, that's all in the app down south. Be sure to check it out. Okay, let's go.
To the opened passageway.
Moshi moshi. Lena Marie.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hey, Double I, what's up, buddy? How you doing this morning?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, somebody said, what are the welcome messages? The welcome messages are the bot playing anything of your choice every time you join the channel for the first time of the day. So if you buy a welcome message, you can have it be like, have the bot say hello to you, have the bot say something to chat, have the bot do something ridiculous, do emotes, whatever you want it to do. And it does that the first time you say something in chat, one time every single day. It welcomes you into the channel, basically. You see a lot of our regulars have them.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Absolutely.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
You can also buy your own command. So if you ever want to be able to do like exclamation point in your Twitch name, you can have the bot say anything you want after that. Yep. So there's the commands and welcome messages.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
AFCOD.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hey, Cohh, climb on the desk and fall off the platform. Nightfall Warden, good to see you. I see you just got to the stream. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome.